Hey folks, Red here. I guess this is technically my first video on this channel anyway. I wanted to do an unboxing for the Shin megami tensei Nocturne. I can't remember if it's Shin megami. I think it's Shin megami tensei 3 or 2 or 3. Can't remember which one it is. Anyway, I know people are going to attack me for that, but I can't immediately remember. I believe it's 3. But anyway, let's take a good look. I haven't even opened the box, it's just taken the sticker off. So we're going to open it up here. Now this is the Korean version. I do know that the Korean version is somewhat different from the Japanese version. There's a couple of things in the Korean version that the Japanese version doesn't have, and vice versa. This is actually one of my first collector's editions that I bought. Not really big on day one releases in general. So, and usually the games I have for day one releases aren't usually they don't have collector's editions. So, where are we here? Yeah. Now this literally arrived at 10:50 in the morning on the release date, 'cause it's supposed to be released today. They shipped it out yesterday. I'm really excited. This is the Switch version. So we've got it here. Yeah, Nocturne, so it is 3. Right. Now, actually I quite like the box. It's smaller than I thought, but also bigger than I thought. So how do we get that open in a way that doesn't cut anything too much? Okay, why don't we go through in the top here. So, go like that. So I believe the main difference is what's in this box here. Everything else should be the same. Should be. But let's move this away. Okay, so there's a package here. It's kind of a plain box design, like the actual collector's box itself. It's very, very plain. So let's take out one piece at a time here. So first of all, this is the, I believe these are the compact discs for the soundtrack. We're gonna need our knife here again. Little pocket knife. There we go. That thing isn't very sharp though, but it does the job for what we need it to do. So, let's move that out of the way. Let's take a look at this one first. So again, yeah, not terribly unusual. I don't know what this exactly is for. Not sure, but there. Actually, I like the discs themselves. They're quite nice. Love the artwork on them. But again, nothing too unusual, so we're going to put that over here. Then we've got the game itself. Again, in Korean, it is, why is it? It's Jango Shinjun Sang Sam Nocturne. So again, your standard. I don't have to open that up necessarily. This, I don't think there's anything. Nope, there's nothing in here. That part. So we're going to put that off to the side. Then we get kind of the big reason for getting it, which is the, I believe it's the art book or guide or manual, I should say. But, well, that's interesting. It's in Japanese. Okay. I didn't think it would be in Japanese. Now, it is mostly an art book with descriptions of the different demons, or demons, right? Yeah. Because it's not the Persona series, so it wouldn't be personas. Characters, that kind of thing. I mean, honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I would have figured there would be something more to this. I mean, I do like the artwork. It's quite nice. But it's just this is called Mindspace Magazine, and that's about it. Now, this is, again, the biggest object here. So we're going to move the box off to the side. This is kind of disappointing in comparison to the Japanese version. The Japanese version gives you something nicer. This Korean version, I guess, is kind of not really, is kind of an afterthought. Didn't want to have to bend that, but it's a t-shirt. It is a Shin Megami Tensei t-shirt. Now, I'll show you the design. I think I've seen it. Let's see if we can open this without doing too much damage to it. Again, just paper here. It's actually, admittedly, it's a kind of a well-designed. I have it the wrong way, but admittedly, it's a nice t-shirt. Like, the quality feels good and whatever. So it seems just to be of the main character with symbol at the back. Nothing too obvious. We've got symbols here, symbols here. The only disappointing part about this is that the Japanese version apparently has a light instead of a t-shirt. Now, I would have preferred the light, even if it necessarily wasn't compatible with Korean outlets. I would have been able to get, an outlet converter or whatever. But I do feel that, with, I believe this is in Korean. So yeah, the menus are in Korean. It says here, but the actual voices are in Japanese. There's no English, obviously, because the North American version comes out in, I think, March or April, I believe that is to be the case. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. It was a lot of money. I think in Canadian dollars, because I'm Canadian, so I use Canadian dollars, about $140 Canadian. 115,000 won, Korean won, which is just around $100 American. And I know the Canadian dollar is not doing so hot right now, so, But basically, that's what you get. You get the game, the soundtrack, a t-shirt, and our book. Where did we put that? Our book is underneath here. So that's it. So as far as the collector's edition goes, I've seen really nice collector's editions at around the same price point with nicer stuff. The thing with a t-shirt, I don't dislike the t-shirt, but it's never going to fit me. I'm a bigger dude. That ain't going to fit. It says it's a large. If it's a Korean large, that's not going to fit me at all. And it's not going to fit a lot of people. That's the biggest problem with putting any sort of clothing object in a collector's edition, is that you can't choose. I'll move that out of the way. You can't adapt to people's sizes. So if someone goes into a store, buys a collector's edition, that's it. They're buying whatever in the box. That could fit a lot of people. That could not fit a lot of people. So, you can't really choose anything. But anyway, that's my first video for YouTube, I guess. I hope everything turned out well. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.